You know, the fear of like being that sad man. Cause there's times like, there's times I'm sitting with a girl, like a girl's in my house and her phone's, like someone's calling her phone and she looks and it's like, oh, this guy's fucking jarring. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's just ringing off her phone and I'm looking like, imagine that's me. Do you know what I'm saying? Imagine you're calling off a girl and she's at a guy's house and she's just like talking shit about you. Do you know what I'm saying? That's long, fam. Like there's times where, you know, you may fuck a girl that has a man, and then your guys is talking about, or you're talking about, and it's like, I feel sorry for a man. Imagine if you would have, not fam. Hey, don't piss me. Hey, that shit, nah, man. Nah, that's long, you know. That's long. Like I don't have, you know, the fear of being cheated on don't necessarily come from like being cheated on before. It comes from helping someone cheat. You know what I'm saying? Like even the cheatee, you know, with the cheater. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so you get your first hand. You've heard first-hand experience, not being cheated on, but witnessing how easily it can be done. You know what I'm saying? Because when, you know, I can't lie, I did it. The worst is I didn't even know she had a man, innit? I didn't know she had a man. And, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so easy. Like, it's so easy, like, it's so easy for... Like it just happens just like that, especially when they're caught in their feelings, or because they're quite emotional, especially girls that act on impulse or act on emotions, or girls that are spiteful. You know what I'm saying? Like girls like that, alarm bells ring for me. If a girl's spiteful, alarm bells ring for me, fam. Cause I don't want to be with a girl that's, you know, on a bad day we have an argument or I upset her. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit like that's gonna happen. But then she's like, you know what I'm saying, out of spite. It's like there's always a guy like, hey, come see me, come, let me cook for you this. And she's always like, no, I got a man, no. Then one time, like, I piss her off, and conveniently he WhatsApps her like, yo, hey, when we gonna hang out? And she's like, okay, but we're just chilling. Nah, fam, I don't want none of that, you know. I don't want none of that, fam. I don't want none of that.
I mean, there's many stories, but one that really like stands out in my mind is with my ex-girlfriend. Her name's Vicky. We was in a very long relationship. It was for about 9 months. I mean, things were great. I thought I found the true person. We was very alike. We got on very well. But it just fell down to one day, which was Valentine's Day, which I booked. I went out of my mind, out of my way, just to make this day fantastic. She called me up the night before, telling me, oh, I can't tell you what's happened. There's a madness that's happened. Next day, I've actually seen her face to face, and what's actually happened is she's cheated on me. But throughout the whole relationship, she was saying things like she thought I was cheating every time I was out with my mates. It was always on my case. Don't go out, please be with me. But then, like what I'm trying to get at is she cheated on me. So I think with women, when their insecurities are for the man who they're with, I think they need to reflect on themselves, because when they do go out, they do. You know what I mean? It works, it's 50-50, it works both ways. So what I'm trying to get at is that women do cheat as well. So men aren't these big bad wolves that women make them out to be. So
I mean, relationships are interesting. I remember my first girlfriend, that was in secondary school, so we was like 15. So it was very young there. With that relationship, I feel like that should have ended a long time ago. And why I say that is because whether I think it was love, no, I feel like it was more tainted than anything else. It had that tainted love there to it. Because she was that one, and I have to obviously learn this the hard way, she was that flirtatious type, so yeah, and especially being in the same, like 2 of the same classes in the same school, I was like, boy, this is stressful there. But I could say, the positive note, is a good, interesting experience, because at least I know what I don't like, you know, and obviously what I do like, or with that one there. And especially, you know, at that young age, you just have a lot of horny guys and girls doing all sorts of nonsense. Everyone's touching each other, everyone's doing that, and you're just looking like, oh, these girls are crazy. But I'm crazy because I'm doing the same thing. You know, it was just that period. Everyone was doing such nonsense there. So being in a relationship during that period was difficult.
Well, my story for me, which was devastating, was I met a girl. She was French, studying over here in England. Got together, really loved it. Really, love's a bit strong. Really liked each other. Was sort of going in the good places. And then where she had to shoot off back to France, it was just all like, it just really it just ruined it, you know. And then I think long distance relationships are very, very difficult, especially in another country. So that sort of fizzled out, and I regret not pursuing that and making something of it. You never know though, maybe I might jump on a ferry later and maybe I'm thinking about it again, but I don't know.
I met this girl and like I'm a bit of a hippie, so I believe in stuff like vibrations and like sensing things that are spiritual and stuff like that. But so when I met her, I was like, wow, like this girl's vibration is on another level, and like she was so beautiful, like she looked like a model, like honestly, and we got on so well, and like we were really, really close as friends as well. And like one thing I always asked for and prayed for, like to God, for like a soulmate, was somebody who can be friends with, like and that be the basis of the relationship, is friendship and respect. And I know that sounds so corny, but that is what I prayed for. And so when I met this girl, that was there.
So stories about past relationships. Okay, I'll go with the recent one. So basically, I've saw a girl now, so past tense, for about 4 months. 4 months, yeah, roughly about 4 months. And in between that, she was like, "Oh, I'm thinking of going to Nigeria." So go back to uni now after Easter, and then she was just like, "Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to Nigeria. I'm staying for a whole year or how long she's willing to stay." But she's like, "Oh, she doesn't want to be with someone." And then she doesn't want to be with someone anymore. I was thinking, okay, so why did you not tell me this from the beginning? Because this sounds as if you've planned it for a long time, sort of thing. So are you trying to mess me around? So she's like, "No, it's not like that. I have true feelings for you, but what? Like, what do you mean? But what?" And then she was just like, it was just the decision I had to make. You know, I'm trying to just focus on me. I'm focused on my career and everything and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, okay, that's not a problem, but what I don't understand is, why did you not tell me? And then we wouldn't have gotten this far.
I'll take an example. I had once had a long distance relationship, like with the girl, all up in France and everything. So we would go back and forth just to see each other. So it came at a point in time where I was really interested in the girl, but she wanted me to move to France. So something I said I can't do, because obviously I have my career which I'm focusing on here, and plus there aren't really jobs in France where I can work in that. So she got pissed. So next thing you know, she said, okay, we'll think about it. But she was definitely upset, and she had already like a certain mindset that this relationship is not going to go nowhere. She didn't want to consider that, okay, maybe he might change his mind in the future or anything. She was just like, I'm going to stop the relationship. So she told me she was going to come by and everything. So I said, it's cool. And she came by, and during the Christmas I was meant to go there, but I failed to due to unforeseen circumstances. But after that, she decided that we needed to break up. And I wasn't ready to break up, because I was all up in it. I was like, wait, I was getting serious for you. You're just gonna break up with me like that? I wasn't taking it.
My little story is gonna be on dating in general. I was raised predominantly with women. I have many female friends, so talking to women has never been an issue. Not on a flirting basis, just chatting, just as friends. And I have many female friends. But when dating, I've noticed a lot of women feel insecure with me having female friends, talking to women. This is even after, my friend Corey's here. I've introduced women that I've been dating to female friends of mine, just to put them at ease, just to let them know, okay, this is my friend. As you can see, there's nothing more here. You ain't even gotta worry. We're just cool. That's my homeboy. That ain't even a girl. That's my homeboy. So I come across a lot of women that are very insecure with themselves. Because I have female friends, it's like, oh, who you talking to? Why are you talking to her so much? I'll be talking to my guy friends more than her, but they'll put the emphasis on the female friend. And it won't just be one female friend. It'll be many female friends. I mean, some women give me too much credit. How am I finding the time to juggle all these women and still manage to be with you and spend time with you?
Well, this relationship story of mine, I believe, is what has changed me into be the person I am at the moment. This was, I'll say, when I was 19. Yeah, I was 19 and the girl I was seeing, she was 17. So it was, I thought 2 years back then is no problem. But I was very wrong, because I turned 20 and she was still 17, so I was joking around with the fact, oh, he's still a teenager. And then, where was this girl? Was one of my first serious relationships. So what she told me was that, I remember this, because I was at home, I was really high. I got home, and then I was playing Call of Duty, and then my brother was just lying in front of me. He was, you know, I believe he was in his iPad or whatever. He was typing something. And then this girl sent me a message, oh, Siraj, if anyone asks me, what did she say? She said, if you give me a room with no walls and just a ceiling, I spend the rest of my life with you, this and that. And I was just like, whoa. I was like, my brother was like, have a read. And he was like, listen, she's crazy, but she loves you, this and that. So I was like, oh my God. This was the first time where I was like, oh my God, someone actually loves me. And then so it went on for a bit. We went out. She was like, oh, my father's not going to approve this. I was like, man, fuck your father, man. You feel okay? And she was like, oh no, my mother and father are fighting because of you and this and this. Why are you telling everyone your business? And I'm the type of person who I keep my business to myself. Alright, I don't really, it's my brother. I told my brother, like, this girl has sent me this, what the fuck, dude? And then, after a while, she was like, oh, Siraj, baby, we shouldn't see each other. And then, I was like, but you're the same room with no walls, right? I'm sorry, am I wrong? Like, and she was like, no, what, I meant it. I was like, so you would spend the rest of your life with her, but you cannot deal with your father and mother fighting over it? And she was like, oh no, it's different, this and that. I was like, later on, the mother and father, this is after we break up, the mother and father divorced. Apparently it was my fault. I don't really care, because I was like, you guys are fucking idiots if you divorce over me, but fine. And then it ended over the phone, which is something I really hate. That's why I say, like, if you want to say something, say it to me while I'm there, and don't do it over the phone, over text, because it's just, obviously we're living in the modern world, social networking, everything and that, but I still believe in human interaction. And then afterwards the girl was like, oh, I think we should stay friends, this and that. I was like, you are certain about that? She was like, yeah. And I was like, alright, fine, I don't need friends. So, I really don't need another friend. Oh, no, Siraj, but we're being great, this and that. I was like, are we staying friends or not? And she was like, yeah, I want you to be my friend. I was like, I don't need a friend. So, that's how it finished. And hence why I got a mark on my knuckle, because I punched the wall really hard. And then I learned my lesson. Don't fall in with for girls like straight away after what they said, or if they said something like blew your mind, don't fall for it unless they really mean it. If they mean it, they will not say it to you over the Facebook, WhatsApp, or whatever. They will say it to your face, or they're pretty good liars and just will tell you in your face. And then, as I said, you know, after that I learned to be honest, be straight up, and not to date girls younger than me.
Okay, so basically I was out with my friends in Canary Wharf as it goes, not too long ago, and we were, yeah, there was like, he was with his work colleagues, and this girl was with our group, and I was chatting to her. I didn't really chat to her at the start. Now I was chatting to her, and we kind of all went from there because it was my friends leaving drinks, and we all kind of went from there to Shoreditch. So we got on the train down to Shoreditch, and I was kind of flirting with this girl. And we were kind of, you know, chatting, and we were both kind of, you know, teasing each other in certain things, and just having a laugh, dropping bars in game as you do, and yeah, so we got to the place now, and like my friends kind of were doing their thing. I was still chatting to this girl, and I was just getting to know more about her. Like, she was just really cool. Like, she was into all the things that I was into. She actually opened me up to like a sick rum. Like, Mount Gay rum is now the rum that I drink every time because of this girl. So if you're watching, Mount Gay rum, it's because of you. Yeah, like she just kind of was on a level. Like, she was talking to me about stuff, and obviously as the night went on, I was trying to make movements and you know, chat to her and you know, see where the night was going. So we kind of broke off from our friends, and she kind of had mentioned before that she was in a serious relationship with someone, and they were separated. Yeah, so I kind of like took that with a pinch of salt, and she was asking me about, you know, what I look for in a girl, and this and that, blah blah blah. So fast forward now, and it's the end of the night, okay, and it's that thing whereby, you know, whatever happens, you know, if you go your separate ways or whatever. But we're outside, and I go to her, well, where do you live? Because she was asking me, yeah, what you doing? And she was from Kent, so not even that nearby. And in my head now I'm thinking, well, that's far, but listen, I'll take one for team. I'll go to Kent if necessary, and at like 3 AM, and somehow find my way back the next day. But yeah, so got in a cab now to go to London Bridge Station. So this was like probably 11:30, 12, to go to London Bridge to get one of the last trains. And these times I'm in the cab, and like, we're obviously, you know, intimate in the cab, let's just say, kissing and the like, and I'm thinking, yeah, this is obviously something's gonna happen. And we get to the station now, and we get to the platform, and still thinking, you know, I'm going Kent, and and the train pulls in. Doors open. As I'm about to step on the train with her, she turns around to me, she's like, Josh, I'm actually married, so yeah, I've got like, I'm actually in a serious marriage, and you ain't come back. I was like, right, okay. I was, okay, okay. Fine, and this conversation happened within 10 seconds of the door opening and the doors closing, and her just going away for like, I never saw her again after that. But I was like, rah. And don't get me wrong, like, I wasn't expecting to go back with her, but like, you could have told me you were married. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's, yeah.